Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Healing with Life Coach Ray. I am Ray of Sun. Happy Thursday. For y'all who don't know, this is Jupiter Day. This is the energy of luck and expansion. A day to shift your perspective a day to shift your perspective, a day to learn, a day to read a book, or a day to read a book or to do something you enjoy. I'm going to talk about the healing journey. Like, for those of you who are on a healing journey, either you subscribe to me or you catching this video. Everyone talks about the healing journey, what you have to do, what you have to release, what and who you have to release, things you have to release. You have to release, you have to learn detachment, the art of detachment. You have to unlearn and relearn what you've been taught, but nobody that I know of on TikTok or on here, on whatever platform, talks about how hard it is. It is hard. It's hard. It's not easy. It took me a long ass time to get here. A long ass time. And I've been on my healing journey for maybe 4 years. I can't remember, y'all, because when you get on this healing journey, when you've been on this healing journey for as long as I have, or when you get on this healing journey, when you're on this healing journey for as long as I have, time doesn't exist. And you don't remember dates because, like I said, time doesn't exist. Time is an illusion. But nobody talks about how hard it is. It is hard. Like, it took me a long time to get here. I had to unlearn and relearn what I've been taught. All the lies, brought on by our parents, our friends, society, the elites, the government, the media. It's a lot. It's a lot we have to unlearn and relearn. And it's hard. It's hard to reprogram, to retrain your brain. Especially if you believe in I don't want to scream into it. It's hard if you're believing in something totally different. Like, say your parents were in survival mode. Let's say your grandparents were in survival mode and they taught you how to be in survival mode. And you have to relearn. You have to unlearn and be in survival mode and relearn to be in a different mode. It's hard. It's hard. Because I was taught to be in survival mode. My grandparents were in survival mode. I can't talk about my grandfather being in survival mode. I feel like he was. And it was what I was taught, and what we're taught. We pick up what we were taught as kids. We pick it up. And what we learn we pick up. So I was taught to be in survival mode, to work, to grind. Grind is an illusion. grinding is an illusion. Like, you don't have to work, but I believe that you have to work yourself to death to get results. You have to work, work, work. You don't have to work. You don't have to work that hard. You don't have to work yourself to death. The same thing like the sleep when you're dead motto. No, you need to rest. Your body needs rest. Your body needs to recharge. And it's hard to break that. But we need to break that in order to have a better quality of life. You're going to have to break that. It's necessary and it's worth it. But it's hard. You know, releasing who and what doesn't serve you anymore is hard. It's hard. It's really hard. And you're talking about releasing your family, releasing your friends, releasing whoever that's been with you forever and you love them and they don't serve you, but it's hard. Like, it's hard to release someone who doesn't serve you. Like, it's not all black. It's not all black and white. It's hard. Like anything is hard, and anything that you are attached to, anyone who you are attached to is hard to release. Even though they're not serving your highest good, it's hard. Like what, I gotta release my mother, I gotta release my parents, I have to release my friends. No, I ain't doing that. But then if you don't do it, Spirit is gonna set you down. So it's necessary, it's worth it to have a better quality of life, to live a better life than what you were taught, what you were learned. If that makes sense. And just like learning the art of detachment, like it's natural for us to attach ourselves to things. You know, we're human. We're living this human experience. But it's an experience. And we have to give us the same kind of effort we give other people. We have to attach ourselves to us. Like, we have to attach ourselves to us. Like we could be attached to old people, places, things, clothes that don't even fit us anymore. Clothes that we don't even want, but we hoard them. Why do we hoard them? Because we hang on to them. Maybe it's something from my mother, something from my father, our grandparents, our friend, or a loved one. Do we want to still hang on to it? But in order to get to the best version of yourself, you have to let go. You have to let go of these things. But I'm saying it's hard. Like, it was hard for me. It was hard for me to let go of things that didn't serve me, or my family that didn't serve me. And there are levels to this. It's not easy. Nothing is easy. This healing journey is not easy. And I feel like anything that's easy is not going to be worth it. Anything that's easy is not going to be worth it. Like, if you want everything handed to you, you want everything to go smoothly, be easy, you're not going to enjoy it. It's not going to be worth it for you. It's not going to be worthwhile. How about that? And beliefs, self-limiting beliefs. Like I said, this journey is hard, so go easy on yourself. It is imperative that you go easy on yourself and give yourself grace, because it's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy to release things that don't serve you, people that don't serve you. It's not easy to retrain, to reprogram your brain. It's not easy to free your mind. When you've been programmed, when you've had years of conditioning, years of programming, how to do certain things, it's not easy to free your mind. It's not easy to open your mind. How about that? So give yourself grace. And it's like the process of the caterpillar being the butterfly. That's not hard either. Thank you, Spirit. It's not hard either. Like, none of this is hard. I mean, none of this is easy. It's hard. None of this is easy. If everything was easy, then we wouldn't enjoy it, right? It wouldn't be worth it. Everyone would do it. Like I say, people going through this healing journey, not even on this healing journey for the right things, but entering spirituality, not really healing, but for the spells and stuff. You gotta heal that. You gotta heal that, baby. You gotta heal your heart. Because if you're not healed, it's not gonna work. The spells are not gonna work, and then they condemn spirituality because of their mistakes. It didn't work, it blew up in your face, didn't it? Because you wasn't taking it seriously. There are levels to this. There are levels to this. And you're on this journey for a reason, because you're not like everyone else. You're different. You're not like everyone else. You are different. That's why you're on this journey. And that's why you need to go within and heal, do shadow work. And shadow work is not easy either. To uproot all that trauma that you have buried so deep. I buried my inner child. Before I went within, I buried my inner child. And I had to dig her up. I had to dig up all my trauma. Before I became this person. Because my old self, my old self was broken. She was broken in here. In here. Heart chakra. Her heart was broken. She was broken. She was beautiful, but she was broken. She didn't love herself. She loved other people, but she didn't love herself. She pleased people so that people can love her. She pleased people in order for them to love her, to give her love, give her attention, give her affection. But what she needed that affection. She needed to give that affection to herself, give that love to herself. None of this is easy. It's hard. It's like uprooting my trauma. I skipped shadow work. I'll say that. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I skipped shadow work. I was all into the crystals, the amethyst, the clary quartz, the rose quartz. I got them all. And I skipped shadow work. I was all love and light. But I didn't embrace my dark because we are born from the dark. We have to embrace our dark to get to our light, not the other way around. I skipped shadow work. I was all like love and light. But how can you be all love and light if you don't love yourself? How can you be all love and light if you don't love yourself? So I had to go within. I don't have any shadow work prompts. All I did was treat it like a therapy session. Say everything I felt. I didn't feel safe. And that's not to say, I know usually when people say they don't feel safe, they mean they have been touched, they have been abused. I didn't feel safe enough to express myself. I didn't have a safe space to express myself. I didn't feel safe. Like I wasn't safe with my family. I can say that now. I was abused mentally and verbally, not physically, thank God. But mentally and verbally, you're still scarred. You're still gonna be scarred from that. Mentally and verbally from my grandmother and my mother. I didn't feel loved. I didn't feel understood. I wasn't understood. Like I still remember that one time, I don't remember exactly what I said verbatim, but I was telling my grandmother something, and she treated like I was being dishonest. And after that, I remember taking a bath and crying, saying, I'm not lying. Because all she wanted was to be heard. She wanted to be understood. I didn't feel heard. Thank you, Spirit. I felt like an outsider in my family. And the black sheep of the family, if you're a black sheep of the family, you resonate with this. I felt like an outsider in my family. I didn't feel heard. I didn't feel understood. I didn't feel loved. And if it was love, it was toxic love, not agape love. Agape love is love without conditions, without motives. You're just saying, I love you. I just love you because I just love you. That's it. You're not saying I love you because of your energy. I love you because of your food or because of whatever. Because saying I love you because of your energy, you trying to take my energy away from me? No, agape love is just saying, I just love you. I don't know why, I just love you. There's no explanation for it. I just love you. And I never had that. I had that with my grandfather. That's the only one I had it with. Yeah, I had it with him, Clarence Watkins. Thank you, Spirit. I just felt like no one cared. You know? And because of what I was around toxic people. I was born into a toxic family. So that's who I was around. So you're gonna pick up habits from someone you're around. It's just natural. So I was toxic because they were toxic, because I picked it up. You're gonna pick it up, period. Whoever you're around, you're gonna pick it up. If your father, mother are toxic, your grandfather, whoever you love, if your loved ones are toxic, if your loved ones are abusive, you're gonna pick that up. Period. That's just natural. I was toxic and I was in hell for years. So you want to hear a story? I was in hell for years. And heaven and hell is a state of mind. It's not a real place. It's a state of mind. So I was in a mental prison, is what you could say, for years. I was angry. I was depressed. I wanted to unalive myself more than once. And I was comfortable in my box, because I was in the box the same way my mother was in the box and still is in the box. She still is in the box until she decides to heal or whatever. I was comfortable in my box. And I'm going to tell you something, the box is a casket. Anyway, I was comfortable in that box because I had seen my mother be comfortable in her box, my grandmother be comfortable in her box. So of course I was comfortable in my box. You know, kids are gonna pick up everything. And me and my mother would fight, not physically. Well, let me say, me and my mother would argue, but she would start it. And I remember drinking because I wanted to feel numb. I wanted to feel numb. And I think I drank a lot when we moved in together. Well, she asked me, can we live together? Because I definitely wouldn't ask her. Anyway, that's neither here or there. Yes, I drank to feel numb. Thank you, Spirit, for the years we moved in together, and we're still moved in together until I go back home to Florida. And oh my God, I can't wait to go back home to Florida. Yes, I can't wait to go back home to Florida. It was 2015, maybe 2 years or 3 years. And then I finally reached the point where enough is enough. And if anyone listening to this, watching this video, and you're in a box, you're gonna reach that point to where enough is enough. If you choose to change, if you want to change, enough was enough. And I said I wanted to change. And it's that, saying that is the first step. So I started watching Devon Franklin. He inspires me. He inspired me more than he knows. Watch his videos. I follow him on Instagram and watch his Instagram lives and his videos, teaching people how to do better. Yeah, excuse me, I can't talk. Teaching people how to do better. He's not teaching people how to be he's not teaching y'all how to be a people pleaser. He's teaching y'all how to be better, how to do better, how to do what's best for you, not what's best for anybody else. So that's why I love him. Yes, he's a Christian, but he's about the right. Started watching his videos. Excuse me, I got his book, The Hollywood Commandments, and it's commandments to life. It's not really about Hollywood or anything. So I read that. And I got his other book I started watching. I was a Devon Franklin fan at the time. I still am. I got his book, Live Free. Right? And he teaches people how to live free. So I read his book. And then I remember going on TikTok and there was a video. It was by chance and nothing is coincidence. Nothing is coincidence anymore. There are no coincidences anymore. Who is ever telling y'all that it's just a coincidence? They are lying. Or either they don't believe. Anyway. I went on TikTok and there was this video on my For You page, on my following page. And it was this guy. He was like, take out a sheet of paper, write down your goals, write them down, number them. I think it was 3, 4, 5, I don't remember. It was long ago for me, so I don't remember all the particulars. But it was like, write down all of your goals, number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or there was 1, 2, 3. And then he said, what is the one goal that would change your life? Then he said, circle that. He said, circle the one goal that would change your life. And I circled live free. Because I had other goals on there. I was living mechanically at the time. You know, I wanted to be a screenwriter and I had other goals. But live free was my one goal that would change everything. Because once you begin to live free, everything is going to fall into place. Everything is going to fall into place for me. So I circled live free. And if you stumble on that video on TikTok, it's for you. Like I said, there are no coincidences. And then I taped it to a wall. And then I looked at it every day. I looked at it every day.
Call from Scott Rick. Call from Scott Rick. Call from Scott Rick.
This is why I don't want a home phone. This is why I don't have a home phone back in my place in Florida. For this reason. Anyway, it ain't gonna stop me. Distractions, but I'm not gonna be stopped. I won't be stopped. Period. Thank you, Spirit. I taped it to my wall in my bedroom wall, and I looked at it every day. And then I looked at it every day, and it wasn't like that. The second I would look at it, or I would look at it daily, like 5 times a day, then I would start to live free. No, it didn't happen like that. But it's something about taping it to the wall that did it for me. I taped it to the wall, and I looked at it every day. Every day I would look at it. And I don't know, it just happened gradually that I started to live free. It just happened gradually. And then I smiled at it. But this was before my spiritual journey. And then I started to live free. I lived free. And then I smiled at it like, yay, I'm living free. Well, it's not anything I can explain. It's a feeling. Like taping something to the wall, and then like a month later or 2 months later, or however long it takes, it's a feeling you feel like you were going somewhere, like you start to level up, if that makes sense. And then when I started my spiritual journey, like I said, I bypassed shadow work, but I had to go back to shadow work because even though I was living, you can't really live free if you don't love yourself, if you don't have peace with yourself. So I, was laying down in my bed and said everything I felt as a child, and I cried. And crying is cleansing. You're watering your garden by crying. And then I heal. I don't want to say heal because I'm healed and still healing, because this healing journey is not linear. Healing is not linear. This healing journey is never ending. You're going to come up, things are going to come up that you thought you already healed from. But it's like your spirit guides or whoever you believe in that just want to squeeze. Like you have an ounce of it still left and they just want to squeeze it out of you. But I made a point to work on my healing journey and heal my inner child. And everyone is different. I'm not going to tell you to do what I did, because you have to listen to you, your inner voice, your inner child, what you want, what feels better for you, what feels good to you, what feels right for you. For me, when I was a child, I used to watch She-Ra. If y'all know, you know. I'm telling my age right now. If y'all know, you know She-Ra. She-Ra, She-Ra. And Jim, I used to watch She-Ra and Jim. I think like Sundays, it came on Sundays, I'm not sure. So I watched She-Ra and I watched Jim. I also watched, I also watched, old movies that I used to watch as a child. That helped as well. Like whatever you love doing as a child, do that. Whatever you love doing as a child, if it's dancing, if it's singing, if it's skating or skating with your socks on. Whatever you love doing as a child, do that. Everyone's journey is different. That's what I can say. Everyone's journey is different. No one's journey is like yours. No one's journey is like mine. Everyone's journey is different. You have to do what feels right to you. But I did that, and I'm still healing my inner child. You can also do visualization. You can also imagine playing. You can also imagine seeing your inner child and just playing with her, playing in her hair, playing with her hair, or just taking their hand, taking their hand and then just playing with them. Or skipping with them. Just having fun with them, hugging them. You can also have your inner child with shoes. Because I found these shoes that my inner child was like, oh, it's Steva pink and blue shoes. And I don't care what nobody says, I wear those shoes proudly. I would wear those shoes proudly. I would wear those shoes proudly. It's on Amazon and it's $129, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I can't even fathom me buying $129. Even if I am rich, and I still can't see me buying $129 shoes, you know. Maybe when they go on sale or something. But yeah, heal your inner child with shoes. Wear what your inner child wants you to wear. Speak to your inner child, you know. Sometimes I wear what my inner child wants me to wear, you know. And that's fine. I don't care what people say. And that's another thing. When you heal yourself, when you begin to heal yourself and uproot your trauma and love yourself fully, love your insides, your outside, love the outer you, but also love the inner you, love the parts that are dark, love your shadow, embrace your shadow, love the ugly parts of you, love yourself fully, give yourself the agape love that you never got, then you're not going to care what people think or say. And I don't care. My spirit guides know that I would wear those shoes proudly. I don't care what they say. I will be waiting for somebody to say, "Ask your age, not your shoe size." Like, ma'am, sir, I'm healing my inner child. How about you? If more people acted their shoe size, if more people acted their shoe size, there would be less need for healing. How about that? If more people acted their shoe size, there would be less need for healing. You would be in your inner child energy. So I would wear those shoes probably. I don't know, I think they would have to be a gift, or they would have to be on sale. I can't fathom ordering them on Amazon or getting them $129 shoes. I can't fathom that. So they would have to be on sale. They would have to go on sale. They have to be on clearance. They have to be $50 or $70 or $75 or $85 or $95. You know, also what's hard is retraining your brain, reestablishing your relationship with money. It's also hard too. Like, I was taught to have a lack mindset, just like my parents, my grandparents. You know, they would say, "I'm broke, I'm poor." And words are spells. That's why they are called spelling words. You know, saying you're poor or you're broke or you don't have any money, you're not gonna have any money. If you say you don't have any money, you're not gonna have any money. You have to establish a healthy relationship with money. Money is an energy exchange. I am abundant. I am prosperous. Money worships me. I don't worship it. And look out for that shirt. look out for that shirt or that sweater, because I'm thinking of, yeah. I want to put that on the shirt so bad. Money worships me. I don't worship it. That's what you gotta think of. And if you haven't been taught that or learned that, you are gonna be like, you're crazy. Or that's weird. Why would I say that? You know, because I used to say that what we hear from our parents, we say. I used to say that I'm broke. I used to say that I'm broke. I don't have any money. I used to say that. And then what would happen? Money would come, but money would go just as easily. Money is, once you learn that money is an energy exchange, and once you learn that money is an energy exchange, you will have a better relationship with money. Money worships me. Money worships me. I don't worship it. Money loves me. Money is comfortable around me. So when money feels like it needs someone to talk to, it would choose me in the crowd. And it'll come and sit with me. Whether it comes in the form of whatever, but it would choose me. You gotta say those things and believe it. Belief is key. Believe it. But everything is hard, because if you wanna level up to your best self, you have to go through this. You have to go through the caterpillar process. You have to go through it. You have to. Or you can choose to stay in your box. That's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. You can either stay in your box, or you can either go through the caterpillar, go through the process of the caterpillar. You can either stay in your box or go through the process of the caterpillar. I guess, and another story time I'm gonna give y'all. Spirit was like, let go of what doesn't serve you. Let go of who doesn't serve you. I was like, who? My mother, my brother, my sister. I want to let go of them. I ain't gonna let go of them. No, I ain't gonna let go of them. And with spirit is, yeah, I said I didn't want to let go of them. And spirit set me down. Spirit set me down. That was at the beginning of my journey. I didn't want to let go of anything. Spirit set me down. I didn't want to let go of my twin, but I knew I had to. Like, we don't want to trust spirit, right? We don't want to trust something that we can't see. Like, I get that. It's hard to trust something we can't see with these eyes right here. It's hard. You saying let go, but that don't feel right. That don't seem right. Let go of my family that's been with me forever, that loves me. Do they really love you, or are they using you? Is what Spirit is gonna say. Are they taking advantage of you? Do they love you because of what you can do for them? I didn't think I was gonna preach today, y'all. That's what elders do. And this is an avatar. It's my meat suit. We are energy in this meat suit. I'm 46, but my age doesn't mean anything. Because you know how old I really am spiritually. Anyway, you have to figure out, do they love you because of what you do for them? They love you because you people please, because you do things for them and you don't get it back in return. And it's hard to let go. Because I knew my family was using me. I knew my brother was using me. My sister was the only one who wasn't using me, but yeah, my sister was the only one that was like, oh, she ain't using me, but she might be. Anyway, yeah, I knew my brother was using me, but he was my brother. You know, you love your family, you love people you have come to know as your family, your family and your friends, your mother figure, your father figure, right? And for someone to come in, God, Jesus, whoever you believe in, spirit, universe, and say you have to let them go, you're like, no, I don't feel that. I don't feel that I want to keep them. Like, they're my family. They love me. And Spirit is like, really? Because if they're telling you to let them go, they're doing it for a reason. They see things that you don't see. Or either you see them, you're just blind to them. Like I was. And when it comes to trusting your own intuition, that's hard as well. Like, I can't see it. How am I supposed to trust my own intuition? How am I supposed to trust spirit? I don't see them. I don't see them with these eyes. How am I supposed to trust my intuition? How am I supposed to trust them? Who are them, you know? But it's like walk by faith and not by sight. Walk by faith and not by sight. Spirit is only doing this for our highest good, only telling us to get rid of people for our highest good, releasing things for our highest good, old habits, old patterns for our highest good. We just have to trust. And it's hard, especially when you've been in your masculine energy for so long, because we are both masculine and feminine energies. I don't know if if you've never heard that, we are. We are both masculine and feminine energies. Feminine energy is dark, the masculine is light, because we are born from the dark. And when you've been in your masculine energy, you're like, I don't need nobody, I can do it. I can do it by myself. You're gonna think you can do it by yourself. You're not gonna ask for help. It's gonna be on your shoulders. Excuse me. You're not gonna ask for help. You're gonna do it all by yourself, like you're alone. You are not alone. You're making yourself alone. You're making yourself feel alone by not asking for help. And I know it's hard. I've been in my masculine energy I have been in my masculine energy for a long time. I'm not in it now. Well, I'm in it now, but because I'm balancing both. But I was in my masculine energy for a long time because of my mother and my grandmother. What you see, you emulate. So I emulated my parents, my grandmother. I emulated my mother, my grandmother. I was in my masculine energy. I was like, I don't need no help. I can do it all by myself. And that's a hard life. Doing things all by yourself. It's a hard life. Maybe you weren't taught that. Maybe you were taught that life is hard. I know I was taught that life is hard. Working hard, grinding. Working hard, grinding, pushing hard, We get in our own way by doing this. And the reason you were on this journey is because they chose you out of your family. They chose you. Spirit chose you. God chose you to be the one to break these curses, to be the one to live a soft life, to be the one to heal your lineage, And it's hard. You see the process of the caterpillar. Does the caterpillar want to go through that? But we have to go through that process to become our best selves, our highest self. We signed up for this. If you were on this journey, on this spiritual journey, this healing journey, we signed up for this. Some people signed up to be mindless robots. No, I'm sorry. Some people were taught to be mindless robots. Some chose to be mindless robots so that we could wake up. But we signed up for this. And let me tell you something. I'm grateful for my past self. Like, I choose this. Like, if I had a choice, I don't choose the box. I choose this. Even though it's hard, I choose this. I don't choose the box. And we deserve a soft life. We deserve a soft life. It is hard. It is hard. But the outcome is so worth it. It's so worth it. And it's so, and it is so worth it. The outcome is so beautiful. You know, we get to be the butterfly out of all this. And the alternative to this is staying in a box, staying in that box, staying in that casket, living mechanically, being unconscious in our pods. I mean, yeah, unquote. That's the alternative, and I don't choose that. I took the red pill a long time ago. And I'm grateful. And just trust the process. Just trust the process and go easy on yourself. And experience everything this human experience has to offer. Experience everything this human experience has to offer. I'm sending so much love and light, abundance, prosperity, patience, positivity, and blessings your way. Ashe, I love you.